It has started. So hi Shiv sir, how are you doing? Good afternoon.
I'm doing great, Deepali. How about you? How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking. I just want to know that how is everything going? How is weather in your state?
Everything is going in fit and fine. Everything is going on in a very effective and healthy manner. I'm totally blessed with the weather I do have in my place because it's
Mhm.
not that much cold, not that much hot. Means people are coming from different states in order to visit in our state because I belongs to Uttarakhand, and I hope you know about the beauty of this particular state. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. But you are such a proud, and I must say that it is your like gift that you are born and brought up in Uttarakhand. Everyone wants to visit that
Thank you.
places like Jammu Kashmir and Uttarakhand especially. Kedarnath, Badrinath is there, right?
Exactly. These are temples like there are four dhams: Kedarnath, Badrinath, Gangotri, and Yamunotri. And
Pilgrimage.
people usually come to visit in these temples from outside as well.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, do you want to tell me about that incident that happened back to the 2017 or 14, something like that? That time it was too much of flooded area there, and people were suffering from leaving their homes, and too much natural disaster were there. So can you please tell me about that disaster?
Yeah, I do have information about the disaster. I would say that was nothing more than a black day for those people who have been suffering from that disaster. There was a huge flood, and those visitors over there, they have suffered a very terrible and horrifying condition over there in that point of time. Like lots of people left their home, and they have suffered like they lost their family members, and those people who are just come from outside, they are not able to move at anywhere. So I
Mm-hmm.
would say that was a very dreadful and awful disaster for all those people who have suffered the situation. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have some memories? You can also share your memories with that disaster. How and have you visited that place during that disaster?
Not exactly. Actually, I was outside. I was not in my home at that point time, and I've heard about that disaster from someone else. In fact, I've watched news and
Mhm.
television, and then I came to know like something bad happened in my state. So
Mm.
I don't have that much information, but whatever I have information, I have shared with you.
Yeah, sure, why not, please. Yeah. So I also want to know that uh, what was your expression and what was your how was you feeling that time that like what is happening in my state and my family members are safe or not? What was your feeling that time?
Obviously, not only for me, but also for every single person who
Yeah,
consider him as a human being and who
yeah,
has humanity in his own heart and soul.
yeah.
Definitely, they all were feeling so bad about that incident, that disaster,
Mhm.
because hopefully, if you have watched videos of that disaster on YouTube, television, and social application as well.
Yeah.
So I was totally dumbfounded and baffled after watching that video, and I was thinking like what kind of a terrible situation they have been suffering from. And
Mhm.
I was thinking, I wish I do have some supernatural power and I can stop all this disaster. But at the end of the day, we all are human beings. We don't have that control. But
Yeah.
I was just praying to God that as much as possible for them, or for God, try to eradicate and mitigate the level of loss of human beings regarding
Mhm.
their life. And I was praying for all those family who have been suffering from different you can say adverse situation and conditions and problems, like nothing is there in order to eat, nothing is there to live, and people who had business over there, they lost their business. Some of them, they lost their family members,
Mhm.
and there's a loss of money, property, villages, and everything is totally
Yeah,
abolished and demolished by that particular flood. So I
yeah,
was thinking that this should not be happen, but as we can't control, so
yeah.
yeah, I was feeling so bad about it.
And it become very difficult to get back to life after this such a big disaster. Your school might get destroyed because of that flood, and also other things like financial loss was there, and biggest loss was the human life. It was human loss was biggest loss among all these losses. How that how much time it takes to get back to life?
I will say it took around 1.5 year in order to get back the same situation as they were before, because
Yeah, yeah.
everything is being manufactured over there, like
Hmm.
the home, roads, and
Yeah,
hotels and shops and every single thing whatever were there.
yeah,
Government took a lot of time in order to build everything. Like
yeah.
those who were searching for their family members, government is
Mm.
trying to help them out, and government is trying to make them balance and make them pacified that whatever they have suffered, government is trying to help them to pacify with their, like, in terms of finance, in terms of resources, in terms of food, in terms
Rescue
of
teams and all.
shelter and everything. Yeah, so government was trying its best, and yes, to some extent government has recovered a lot. And yeah,
Mhm.
but at present they all are living a very happy life.
Yeah,
And but still I would say, as that could be a black day for all of them, those who have seen that particular disaster by their naked eyes. Yeah.
yeah. And also, some people were there, and they are taking as a like advantages, and they are spreading some spreading some news that okay, I lost my family, and I'm the one in the family. I have seen that news, so it was so scary, and it was so disgusting. How can people do like that? How can people just take advantage like this? Some people, needy people, and who actually are the victim of that flood, and they did not get that help, but someone else pretend to be the victim of that flood and that situation. So it is very bad, and it is very bad reality of human being that we always think about ourselves, and we always try to think that how can I take advantages of this particular situation, and how can I take the that whatever I will get, I will try to grab all that thing in that in the name of disaster. So what do you think about this situation that some people has created intentionally?
See, Dipali, I told you earlier, we all are human beings, and being a humanity should be there. But as you can see my hand, our 5 fingers are not equal. Similarly, human beings are not same. We
Yeah,
have
it's
some
so.
uniqueness, right?
Yeah.
Some of us are so kind, uh,
Hmm.
polite, soft-hearted, and helpful in nature. But
Yeah.
again, some of us are so bad, calculative, mean, and selfish
Hmm.
in nature,
Yeah.
where we can't even take responsibility of others. I have seen that stuff which you were talking about, that people were taking advantages of that disaster, in
Hmm.
spite of thinking about those family who have suffered a lot at that disaster, in spite of
Hmm.
helping them out as much as possible from their
Yeah.
side. They were just having fun. They were just trying to acquire some money. They were just trying to take advantages. Some of them were like YouTuber. They are making video. Like someone
Hmm.
is just sinking on that flood, and they are making video in spite of trying to help them out to
Hmm.
save them. They were just seeking for the popularity of their YouTube channel, and that's why they are making video. So I would say, for them, I would say, like, they have to feel shame on themselves. And
Yeah.
I don't consider them as a human being,
Hmm.
because God have created us. and he is the
Mm.
Almighty person. He is omnipresent. He was watching everything, and
Yeah.
those people have done those kind of bad deed, and you can say unethical things. So
Yes.
definitely they are going to suffer because I hope you heard about the terminology karma, right? So in my case, what I believe, if you involve yourself in good deed, you'll do
Mm.
good karma. You are going to be rewarded by God, undoubtedly. On the other hand, if you are going to involve yourself in bad deed, you are going to be punished by God. There's no doubt at all. So that's what I believe.
Yeah, it is so true. And as you mentioned that like some people actually want the popularity, and because of that they forget everything. Instead of helping people, they try to focus on how can I capture that scene, and how can I show, and how can I upload it on my channel. So it is not good, and it shows that how much cruel we are. So I want to mention some points over here. Only because of social media, we are becoming unkind a lot. We have that different kind of mindset that no, we are becoming greedy these days because of comparison, because we see people like are more faster than us, and they are achieving lots of things in our life comparatively us, and because of these things we are becoming unkind. What do you think on this?
Um, to I can see eye to eye statement. There's no doubt at all. And moreover, as I said before, that by the time people are becoming so calculative in nature. If I'm
Yeah.
talking to Deepali, why I'm talking, maybe if I'll talk to her, I can improve my spoken English. She is going to upload my video. I'll get popularity. Okay, let's connect with her. So in this way, people are thinking. Oh, I'm just giving an example. Okay, don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
So this is how people are first calculating whether I'll get benefited by this particular aspect or not. If yes,
Yeah.
go for it. If not, who the hell he is? I don't want to talk with him. Who is he? I don't know. And they are not even ready to help him out. He is
Hmm.
seeking for help. He's
Yeah.
asking for help. He needs your support. But what exactly you are doing? You are
Hmm.
being, I would say, greedy in nature, and you are just trying to manipulate the things. So I would say we shouldn't think about these kind of people. I always suggest to people just try to be optimistic in nature, be
Hmm.
assertive, be positive, and
Yeah.
don't even forget about the value of prosperity, humanity, brotherhood, collaboration, and coordination.
Yes, yes.
If you do help someone today,
Hmm.
I'm damn
Hmm.
sure you are going to get blessing from his side, and these blessings are more than any money, property. In fact,
Hmm.
sometimes doctors are failed to save the life, but at
Yeah,
that
it is
point
so
of
true.
time, who knows? This
Yeah.
blessing can works.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is so true. What happened like if we have good deeds, so obviously there is a God and who always with you, that he knows that how much good person you are or how much bad person you are. There is
true,
no good person and bad person, but he know everything, right? There is always some
exactly,
powers that always look at you, and he always count your good deed as well. So we always be
true,
kind with people, and one day when you are in trouble, that good deed will help you to come out from that situation. I believe in it.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
So yeah. So do you have any experience that you are traveling somewhere and someone is in any situation, and you feel like that I can't leave this place without helping that person? Do you want to share your experience and any incident happen in your life?
Yes. One day when I was traveling on the train, and
Hmm.
there's a guy beside me, and he seemed to be quite gentle. He dressed in a very well and proper manner. He
Yeah.
seems to be a working professional.
Hmm.
So what happened when that like TT came to me and he asked me for my ticket. I have shown my ticket to him. Then when he asked the ticket of that guy who was sitting beside me, he was just saying, "Sir, actually, I lost my ticket somewhere." And Titi asked like, "How is it possible?" And I think you are saying lying and all this. So he told me like, "Sir, I'm honestly speaking, I lost my ticket." And then Titi asked, "Okay, fine. If you lost your ticket, so just buy a new ticket and give me the money." So then Titi, like the guy said, "Sir, I wish I can give you, but I don't have my wallet right now, and the network is not working properly. I can make a Google Pay payment." So I helping them out, like him out. I give like around 200 rupees, I guess. I remember 200 years. And he told me that, "Sir, you're so nice. Definitely, once I will reach my destination or the station, when I have to, like, then I'll return your money." I said, "Okay,
Yeah.
that's totally fine."
Mm.
So obviously, it was a very little half, a small half that's totally fine. But I felt so pacified and gratified that day. I thought,
Yeah.
okay,
I
fine. Like,
remember one of my
though this 200 rupees is not much, but still I helped him out. Yeah.
yeah, it is actually I must say it is very kind moment, and without any like returns you help that person. I was in my 10th standard, not yeah, I was in my 12th standard, and I was doing off and down from my village because here we do not have that education facility, good education facility. So we need to visit different place. So I used to go to school, and I used to came back to my home around 5 or 7 in the evening. So that time I was returning from my school, and that time there was one guy, and who was in a fifth standard or seventh standard. So he was sitting somewhere and he was crying. I asked him that what happened with you? Why are you crying? So he told me that Didi, I lost my pocket, and like my auto means like he used to opt down with his auto, school auto. So that auto was not there, and he left there, something like that. It was situation that time. And I said that, do you have money, and how you will get back to your home? So he told me that I do not have money. I do not know how I will get back my home. So I like that those days I only have 50 rupees with me, because it is my ticket only. I need some like 40 rupees, 20 rupees for return, and 20 rupees for like I need to go to my school that time. So 10 rupees was remain with me, and he need 10 rupees. So I said that okay, you took this rupees and you can get back to your home. He was not ready to take that money. I convinced him that okay, I don't want your money. You can take this money. Just think that I'm your sister. So that time he accepted that money. And very next day I got to know that he is my friend's brother, and he was in seventh standard at the same school. So whenever I just go from my school, and he always say thank you, Didi, like that. So I still remember that moment that I have helped that person. And whenever something happen on road or someone is hungry, I can't stop myself to help them. If I have food, I distribute the food that I have. If I do not have food, I bring that food from anywhere, and I just distribute them. I do not give them money because I do not have money. How can I give them money? And my motive is that I want to help them. I want to I don't want they stay hungry. Because of that, I purchase something and I give them. And even if it is a puppy or it is like any animal, and they are hungry, so I purchase something. Even I do not have anything, I purchase 5 rupees that Parle-G biscuit, and I just serve them. Recently, I was going somewhere, and I saw that there was one puppy, and who was doing something like looking here and there, and just finding some dustbins there, and just messing with the dustbins. I thought that he is hungry, and let's try. I went. There was one small shopping. I bring 5 rupees biscuit in a pocket, and I give him like one by one biscuits. So he finished all the biscuits. So I thought that okay, and at the end he was sitting and he was looking at me like this. I was like, okay, wow, miss, I was feeling great that time because he was not hungry that time because he fulfilled his hunger with the help of the biscuits.
Mhm.
So that is how when I just help, so I feel good. I like there is no words. I can't express my means I don't know means what should I say, but I feel
Mhm.
amazing that time. I feel satisfied that I help someone. The satisfaction of helping someone is different. It even not get if you are earn money. It doesn't give that satisfaction from that money. But when you help someone without any second thought, or you will get something back from that person, it is amazing. You do not even think about okay, I what I will get from that person if I help them, because it is like it is unconditional help. Yeah,
Exactly. You have done a lot of good works in your past days, and I'm damn sure that what you have done for others, the assistance you have provided, the soft heartedness you have showed towards them, it works for you.
yeah,
Though you didn't do that for the sake of expecting something in return, but still, as I
yeah,
said before, God is watching everyone.
yeah, yeah.
So in future, in your coming days, who knows, you're going to be benefited by the good work you have done in your past days.